I know you did the animation for the film Shrek. Was it hard work?
It was a lot of hard work. It took about 3 years for us to make a movie and about 300 people working together on one movie.
I heard the film Shrek won an Oscar for your great work.
Yes, Shrek won an Oscar in the year 2002, and I'm so honored that I was part of that movie.
This is the end of our interview. Thank you for your time.
We look forward to seeing more of your wonderful work.
Well, thank you.
Wait! I almost forgot. I've got an interview to go to next week.
So do I. I have to see the principal of a new school. If I succeed in the interview, I can study there next year.
Do you have any tips on doing well in an interview?
No. Why don't we ask Joshua to borrow his online wizard again?
The online wizard! Good idea! He might be able to give us some useful tips.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi. Here you are. Here's my online wizard.
Thank you.
Do you know what? Last week I had an interview at the school I want to study at.
How did it go?
Not very well. I don't think I'll be able to study there next year.
Yes, come in.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Take a seat. And you must be Joshua.
Yes, I am.
Can you tell me about yourself, Joshua?
Well, I'm a boy. I'm 12 years old. I like playing football. I want to study at your school because it's near my house.
Anything else you would like to tell me, Joshua?
No more.
Please read this passage out.
Yes. The population of smokers is increasing in Hong Kong. A survey showed that there is less than 15% of the Hong Kong population.
What is the passage about, Joshua?
It's about smoking. Second-hand smoking.
Point out one bad thing about smoking in the passage, Joshua.
Smoking is not good for our health. Excuse me. I'm not feeling too well. Can I go now, please?
It was a disaster. You were too nervous.
Hey boys and girls.
Hi, Jeff.
Joshua, you should have arrived at least 15 minutes earlier to calm yourself down before the interview. Thank you.
Yes, I know.
Next time, prepare some proper answers to the questions you might be asked.
What questions might we be asked?
Try to think what the interviewers may ask you.
I'd like to see how much he or she knows about our school. For example, where our school is, what language we teach in, and what facilities we have.
I guess they should at least know the name of our school principal.
This is the boys' school that I like. It has a big football pitch in the campus.
Look, this is the school I want to study in, with boys and girls learning together.
Do the teachers use English to teach?
Yes, all subjects except Chinese language lessons. How about yours?
Same here, but I know of some schools in which all the subjects are taught in Chinese, except for English language lessons.
Where is your school?
It's in Taipo. It's a school with a very long history in the New Territories.
My school's in Yau Ma Tei. I can walk there in 10 minutes.
That's very convenient for you. Hey, the students in your school look quite smart.
The principal looks very kind too.
We may ask them why they want to study in our school.
Right. I remember some students said it was only because their mothers wanted them to come.
That's not a good answer.
No, I'd like to know what they really think.
I agree.
Look at the motto of your school. Strive for the best. Are you sure you can work very hard, Samuel?
Of course. I want to become a doctor. I will study very hard and then go to university. Why did you choose this school?
Because the school has a choir and an orchestra of its own. You know, I love music.
Oh, I see.
Also, the students there get very good public exam results. I would be proud to study there.
Let's give the students some tasks to do in the interview so that we see how well they read, understand, and express themselves.
Sure. Get them to read a passage.
Or talk about a topic for 2 minutes.
Or tell them to design something to see how creative they are.
They can do it in a group so that we see how well they work with others.
You first, Samuel. Read the passage aloud.
Youngsters usually learn from their parents and teachers. Therefore, you should set a good example and should not abuse drugs or indulge in drinking, smoking, etc. Wait, Agnes, how are you going to introduce yourself in the interview?
I'll try to make it interesting so the interviewers don't get bored.
Alright, listen to this. I won a gold medal in the Olympics.
Be honest. Don't lie.
Okay, I know. We have so many things to prepare for.
Hey, Agnes and Samuel. There's still a lot of things you need to do before the interview. Find out and remember the location, exact time, and date of the interview. Before going, go over some of the questions which are always asked in the interview. Let's do it now.
Tell me about yourself and your family. Why did you choose to study in our school? What are your hobbies? What have you learned from the extracurricular activities? What subjects do you like best? How often do you read books and newspapers?
Be brave enough to say more about the topic when the interviewer says,
Why do you think that? Can you give me an example? Please tell me more. Are you sure you meant that?
plan ahead what to wear to the interview.
It's safest to put on your school uniform. Make sure it's clean and tidy. Leave home earlier. Don't be late. Do bring along your portfolio. A portfolio is a record of what you've done best in the past. Here, you can put your school reports, certificates, and awards. Then, you can go. During the interview, smile, be polite and genuine inside and outside school. Staff of the school might be observing you before and after you go into the interview room.
You're Samuel. Come in, sit down.
Yes, thanks.
You took a lot of extracurricular activities after school. Football.
Listen carefully to what the interviewer says before rushing to answer.
Make eye contact. Don't fidget or fiddle with something under the desk.
How many extracurricular activities are you taking this year?
Be honest when answering questions.
I have 3 altogether: football, drawing, and violin lessons.
Great. And now, can you tell me what subjects you like best in school?
I like PE the best because I'm good at sports.
Do ask the interviewer to repeat the questions if you don't understand.
Can you tell me something about the school?
Sorry, do you mean my school or your school?
My school, please.
Can you read this passage, Samuel?
Excuse me, do you want me to read this aloud?
Yes, please.
What do you know about NASA?
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
I beg your pardon?
Sorry, I have no idea.
If you need some time to think about the answer, you can create some time by saying,
Well, let me see. I need some time to think about the answer.
Oh, let me think for a moment. NASA. Is it the US organization that controls space travel?
Yes, that's right.
Finally, if you really like the school, say so clearly.
I'd really like to study in your school because it's a very prestigious school.
Thank you. The students here do work very hard. Do you have any questions?
No, I can't think of any right now. Thank you.
Thank you for coming in. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Remember, your interviewing skills improve with practice. After the interview, think about what you said and how you said it. Could you have said something in a better way? Make a note for next time. Good luck. See you after my holiday.